issue that we are invited here to address, and I thank you for inviting me to be in this distinguished and honorable place. I think what we need to do is to develop an action plan. And this, I would like to say that perhaps we need a steering committee out of this meeting. And perhaps we need to have, as I did in many of the UN entities I chaired, to have a board. The steering committee will be a selected one, of course, appointed by ECOSOC and reporting to ECOSOC and serving at the pleasure of ECOSOC. But the committees which form the board would address the various tracks that are needed, and I have my watch in front of me to make sure that I don't exceed my time. Business, environment, business, government, innovation, and we have to remember that innovation and SMEs are responsible for 80% at least of employment in the world. It's not the giants, it's not the majors, the multinationals like myself. It's the small businesses that generate jobs more than the larger businesses. Global partnerships like the UNDP GAST, which is a project developed by UNDP for the private sector involvement, and I am honored to be the chairman of the advisory board of this organization established by UNDP, Private-Public Partnership Committee, and education and national vocational training, as His Excellency Avisto said. We, of course, need an executive director to be nominated and appointed by ECOSOC. We need a chairman office. We need national, as we did with the Global Alliance for ICT and Development. We had networks in all the countries of the world which are inclusive and not selective, and which brought all the multi-stakeholders to develop a network of nodes all over the world. Our focus should be on women and youth, remembering that if we engage them in work, we will double the global productivity because they represent more than 50% of the global working force. Our mission should be ICT-based in this world of information, knowledge-based, and this committee and this project should be self-financed. We have a number of partnerships, and this is my last section, that we need to bring into this project. As I said, the International Center for Private Sector and Development, established by UNDP, called GAST, whose board I chair. ILO, of course, and UNESCO will lead this. International Organization of Employers, IFC, International Finance Corporation, ICC, UNDP, the Global Education Initiative, UNCTAD, ITC, and I have connections. I worked with all these organizations, WTO, others, and business, the business in general. And the role of business is very clear. They are the major employer, and they should be, and the responsibility in employment lies with the private sector. Of course, governments, and that's up to you to decide that, and it is a multi-stakeholder partnership issue. This initiative will be decided by and structured by and managed by ECOSOC President. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Abu-Ghazaleh. Our final panel